Class 8, Chapter 17, Stars and the Solar System. Sally and Abuja visit their grandparents' village during the summer breaks. After dinner, they went to the roof of the house. It was a clear, cloudless night. They were surprised to see a large number of bright stars in the sky. They had never seen such a beautiful scene in their city. Pahli wondered why the village sky was so different from the night sky in big cities. Her grandfather explained that due to bright light, smoke, and dust, the sky is the big cities already rare. He also identified some objects in the night sky that told stories associated with them. Night sky watching can be fascinating experience at a place where there are no bright lights and the atmosphere is clear. Look at the sky on a dark, clear night. You see the entire sky dotted with countless stars. Some bright, and some not so bright. Over them carefully. Do all them appear to twinkle? Do you find that any star-like object which does not twinkle? The object do not twinkle or colors. The moon is the brightest object in at night sky. The stars, the planets, the moon, and many other objects in the sky are called celestial objects. Celestial object. The study of essential objects and associated phenomena is called astronomy. In ancient India, our ancestors performed methodological observations of sky. Their knowledge of an astronomical was highly advanced for their time. Phases of their sun, stars, moon, and planets in the sky helped them to advise calendars and elements. These they are often used by people in their day-to-day conduct and the better understanding of climate and rainfall pattern for timely sowing and choice of crops. Fixing the dating of seasons and festival let us also make some observations of the crystal objects and learn about them. Is there a change in the shape of the moon every day? Are there days when the shape of the moon appears to be perfectly round? Are there days when the moon cannot be seen at all, even the sky clear? The day on which the whole disk of the moon is visible is known as the full moon day. Thereafter, every day night size in the light of the moon appears to become thinner and thinner. On the 15th day of the moon is not visible. This day is known as the new moon day. New moon day. New moon day. Thinner and thinner. The 15th day moon is not visible. Known as new moon day. The next day only a small portion of the moon appears in the sky. This is known as the crescent moon. Then again the moon grows large every day. On the 15th day, once again we get a full view of the moon. The various shape of the bright part of the moon as seen during a month is called phases of the moon. Phase of the moon play an important role in our social life. Almost all festivals and all in India are celebrated according to the phases of the moon. For example, Diwali is celebrated on the new moon day. Buddha Purnima and Guru Nanak birthday are celebrated on full moon day. Mahashivratri is celebrated on 13th night on waning moon. 13th night. Eid ul-Fitr observed on the day following the sighting of the crescent moon. Crescent moon. The next the time period between on full moon to the next full moon is slightly longer than it is today. Many calendar this period called the month. Why does the moon change every day? Let us try to understand why phase of the moon occurs. The studies in chapter 16 that the moon does not produce its own light, whereas the sun and other stars do. We see the moon because the sunlight falling on it gets reflected towards us. We therefore see only that part of the moon from which the light of the sun is reflected towards us. Can you now guess the relative positions of the moon, sun and moon and the earth on the day of the full moon and on the day new moon? Sketch these portions on your notebook. In which part of the sky would you like the full moon? The size of the illuminated part of the moon visible from the earth increase after the new moon day. After full moon day, sunlight of the moon visible from the earth decrease of the every day. I heard that we never be back sight of the moon from the earth too. The moon completes on the rotation its axis is incomplete on revolution around the earth. The moon's surface. The moon is a fascinating object for sports and storyteller. But when astronauts landed on the moon, they found that the moon's surface is dusty and barren. There are many crystals of different size. It also has a large number of steep and high mountains. Some of these are as high as the highest mountain of the earth. The moon has no atmosphere. It has no water. Moon has no atmosphere. It has no water. When you this moon. On July 21, 1969, Indian Times, the American astronauts Neil Armstrong landed moon for the first time and followed the Edwin Aldrin. The stars. What other object do you see in the night sky? There are large number of stars in the sky. Observe carefully on the dark night of the form of two places from the big city. All of the stars equally bright. Are they of the same color? In fact, star emits light of the own type. The sun is also a star. Why does it appear large compared to the other stars, which appears bigger if you were placed near you? If you were placed at a distance of 100 meters, the stars are a million times further away from the sun. Therefore, stars appear at points. The sun is nearly 1,000 kilometers away, 50 million kilometers away from the earth. The next nearest star is Alpha. Centauri distance about 100 kilometers on the Earth, revealing the star kilometer contribution. Large distance are expressed another unit known as light year. Distance the distance large scale of distance light year कहता है distance light year. It is the distance traveled by a light in 1 year. Remember that the speed of light is about kilometer per second. Thus, the distance of the sun from the earth may be said to be about 8 light minutes. The distance of Alpha Centauri is about light years. In fact, the stars are present in the sky during the daytime also. However, they are not visible because of the bright lights. Observe some prominent star or the group of stars in the sky for about 2 hours or more. What do you find? Do you find any changes in the position of the stars sky? We will find that the stars appear to move from east to west. A star which rises to the east or the evening set of the west is the morning, but it appears to move from the west. Bailey recalls advertisements in the moving plants nearby trees and the building appear most of the backward direction. If the star appears east and to west and towards the rotation of the west. There are actually a star, the pole star, which is situated in the direction of the Earth's axis. It does not appear to move. Concentrations look at the same time you have some forming groups with shape like the figure. Stars forming group that has recognizable shape of the called concentrations. Concentrations were derived of ancient labor to recognize stars appear shape concentrations assembly of the cumulative. We can easily identify some concentration at night sky for we shall know the particular concentration look the way of the night sky. One of the most famous concentration during summertime in the early part of the night in Ursa Major. It is also known as the Big Dipper, the Great Bear, the Saptarshi. The 27.9 star in the constellation appears like big table of persons among there are 3 stars in the bundle of the ladle and 4 in the pole. The all ancient patrons very interesting mythological stories have been associated with the various constellations. Ursa Major Saptarshi. Ursa has been associated with the 7 known as ancient Indian sagas, or which is known as the ancient mythologies. 7 Saptarshi represent eternal knowledge and
सामना होता है सबको एक नोटिस को ये एडम कॉल करना क्या होता है बहुत क्या होता है
Orion is another well-known as concentration that has been mentioned during the metal artillery. It is one of the most magnificent constellations in the sky, also known as bright stars. Orion, also called the Hunter, the middle stars present in the Hunter arrangement of materials.
टोटल लैंड कितना होता है
The stars Sirius, which of the brightest stars in the sky is located close to Orion. To locate Sirius, imagine a star passing through the 3 middle stars of the Orion group among the inclined towards the east. The line of the heavy weighted slightly to Sirius. Cassiopeia is another prominent constituency in the northern sky. It is visible during the winter of the part of the night, but the return later. Unique constellations do have only 25 to 10 stars. A large number of stars, however, seen only bright stars in consistent with the naked eye. Other stars moving constellations in the same direction under the same light of the sky. Solar system notice scale Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Neptune, Solar system, the Sun and the essential body is celestial body which revolve around it form. The solar system is consists of a large number of bodies such as planets, comets, squares, and meteors with the rotation of the Sun, and these objects keep the revolving around the Earth, as we know, also revolving around the Sun. The number of solar system planets. There is 7 planets revolving around the Sun. There are 8 planets. Their distance from the Sun is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune are the solar system. Till 2007, the 9 planets in the solar system collective was the farthest nearest from the Sun. 2003, the International Astronomical Union (IAU), International Astronomical Union, adopted a new definition of planet. Pluto does not fill the definition. It is not longer planet than solar system. The Sun. The Sun is the nearest star of us. It is continuously emitting high amount of heat and light. Continuously emitting heat and light. Sun. Nearest stars. The Sun sources almost all energy of the Earth. In fact, Sun is main source of heat and light on the planet. Sun is the main source of heat and light on the planet. Planets look like stars, but they do not have light and their own. You are Mars. हाँ, हेलो अनु यादव। ये क्या हो रहा है? ये एनसीईआरटी पढ़ा जा रहा है। हाय गेमिंग। Reflect the sun reflects on the angle between planets and stars. This simplifies the method of identifying planets from the stars and the star chronically. Whereas planets keep changing their positions with respect to the stars. A planet has a definite balance as a result of the sun, a part of the orbit. The taken time planet to complete one revolution is called the period of revolution. The period of revolution increases the distance planet increase. Distance planet increase in the sun. Besides revolving around the sun, the planet also rotates on axis top. That is done for a planet complete rotation called the rotation. Its period of rotation. Planet rotation on axis on the top. Some planets are known as the moons, satellites, revolving under them Any essential body revolving around another essential for the cause of satellites. Satellite revolving the essential body revolving around another celestial body in the Earth can be said satellite or sun through gravity. Planets of the sun. We use the term satellite for the body revolving around from a moon is the satellite of the Earth. There are many man-made satellites revolving around the Earth. These are artificial satellites. These are artificial satellites. Astronomy in ancient India. Astronomy in ancient India. Such as astronomy is mentioned the Rig Veda, the second season of Ncert years ago. Many Indian scholars have attributed astronomy to the most known as astronomers and Aryabhatta. Astronomer Aryabhatta. The Aryabhatta, the astronomy can be found in the written Aryabhatiya. That's known as BC 368. The time period of the Earth state the Aryabhatta was apparently known as Vedu. This is great of the popular view of the Achala and Aryabhatta started the Earth state as on axis. The about the period of the Earth 3 hours 56 minutes 38 seconds is very close percentage known as Vedu. He also correctly studied the moon and the planet sign due to reflected sign. He also the theoretical explanation for solar and lunar escape. When the shadow the Earth falls on the moon called lunar escape, lunar escape. When the shadow of the moon falls on the Earth, it called solar escape. Aryabhatta also found the distance between the Earth and the moon, which are very close to the Mercury. The planet Mercury is nearest of the sun. And nearest planet of the sun, Mercury. Mercury is the nearest of the sun. It is the smallest planet of the solar system. Or smallest. और क्या है smallest system solar system का smallest because Mercury is very close to the sun और यह Mercury जो है sun से very close बहुत नज़दीक है. It is very difficult to observe it. और इसे ऑब्जर्व करना बहुत difficult है. It most of the time it is hidden of the gravity of the sun. However, can observe the just for sunrise just after sunset near the horizon. Visible only place where trees and buildings not obstruct view of the horizon. Mercury has the no satellite its own. Venus 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 Earth nearest planetary neighbor. Nearest brightness front of the night sky. Venus neighbor brightest planet in at night. नाइट में वेनस सबसे ज़्यादा चमकता है. Some Venus appears in the eastern sky before sunrise. Some appears at the western sky just after the sunset. Before it is often called the morning or the evening star. To the star. Try to locate Venus in the night sky. Venus has no motion or satellites of its own. Rotation of the Venus on the axis of the somewhat unusual. Its rotation of Earth violates of the nearest rotation west and east. There is a chance to try to observe with the telescope with the observed Venus just like the moon. The Earth, Prithvi. The Earth is the only planet of the solar system on which life known as exists. Some special environment conditions are responsible for the existence and contributions of life on the Earth. These conditions just right distance from the sun, so that has the right temperature range, the presence of water and suitable atmosphere as the benefit from space. The space appears blue green Due to the reflection of light from the water loudness and the surface, the rotation of the Earth perpendicular to its orbit, which is the special for the junction of the Earth moon's mass. The next planet, the first of the Earth, Mars, appears appears slightly reddish and therefore also called the red planet, which known as a satellite. The Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO) launched India's first Mars orbital missions, Mangalyaan. Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO) launched India's first Mars orbital mission, Mangalyaan, on November 2005, 5 नवंबर 2013, 5 नवंबर 2013, मंगलयान फर्स्ट was successfully placed in the orbit Mars on the September 2014. September 2014 successful was India became the first country in the world for the first attempt में successful हो गया था. Jupiter, Venus, बृहस्पति. Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. Largest planet system Jupiter, बृहस्पति, Jupiter, so large Jupiter, large of the about Earth of the planet inside the giant of the planet of Mars. Jupiter is about 50 times the Earth. It is very rapidly of the axis. Jupiter has a large number of satellites.